My name is Caroline Stancell. I work for Air Products and Chemicals, and I'm our General Manager for Hydrogen for Energy Transition for Europe and Africa. And I'm here in order to help to understand and indeed to help to drive the decarbonization of European industry and hydrogen transition. In terms of speaking here today, what I was really interested in doing is to help to build some further understanding around what it will be required in order to make a hydrogen economy a reality. One of the things that I think is really interesting about this show is that it's really moved on in the last year. I had the pleasure of being here 1 year ago, and everything has become much more real. There's much greater attendance. The number of companies here is much larger, and actually what people are working on is much more credible. And of course, Air Products, I think, is making a very big contribution to that with our very real projects to deliver clean hydrogen. I wouldn't say that priorities have shifted, because I think that we're all still driving for the same decarbonization, but what I think has changed is that things have become more real. You start to see projects closer to their FIDs. You start to see projects that are really based with off-takers and with real development. And so I think as things have moved forward, we've gone more from conceptual planning to reality and implementation. My main takeaway from the panel today is that there's a whole range of companies actually working on hydrogen. We all have our own projects that we're working on. We all have our own issues. However, they're very complementary. And as we bring this all together, I think if we focus right, get our regulations right, and get our incentives right, we really can deliver the change that we're all looking for hydrogen to deliver. Rotterdam is, of course, one of the world's most important ports. It's one of the ports that has the largest amount of energy moving through it today. And when we think about the future energy of tomorrow, which is renewables, that's also going to have to flow and move around the world. And Rotterdam has to play a part in that. And so I think being in this port is an ideal place for us to start to think about how new energy flows around the world.